I'm better than my viewers, and as the situation suggests, I guess I'm playing white. The challenger this time is a guy called LOD. The weakest point of a pawn chain is definitely their starting points, therefore, G2. Rook K7. Oh. I've just realized that even if I play B2 now, there is still absolutely no way to defend my C1 pawn. So I guess, E5. If I can't defend, of course I'll attack. Knight D5. That blunders a fork. I mean, if he can just feel embarrassed and then resign right now. Never mind. Let's take this knight. But still, even though I've just won a knight, it's still plus 13 for him, so the situation is actually not that much better. Queen takes. E4. So in this position, even though the evaluation bar on the left is only saying minus 18, there is actually a checkmate in 8 for black, so if you're interested, please feel free to pause the video to find it. But for me, I'm totally not into such absurd thing. Knight B6. E3. As long as he doesn't go rook A1, I can still slowly make my progress. Never mind. Alright, panic time. E5. I mean, if he can just blunder his queen right now, that will help me a lot. Sadly, he's not a paid actor. King up. Have to advance everything if I want to win. Rook takes C1. Okay. At least now there is no more pawn for him to take. C4. I mean, minus 21 is actually not that bad, but actually, when I run this through Stockfish after the game is done, it's actually minus 72.9, which is to say, really bad. Queen A4. Very aggressive. Now I'm sure that all of the pawns in this side is gonna die sooner or later. Therefore, I'll use the other side. Bishop G4 check. F3. Bishop takes F3 check. Oh wow. So even though Stockfish didn't seem to like that move, I actually think that was a very good move, because now if I take with pawn, there is a checkmate in 5 of rook H2 check F2 rook D1 king D1 queen A1 check king E2 rook H1, and my king is literally stuck in the middle of his own soldiers. Therefore, king takes F3 is kinda forced. Well, I mean, that blunders a lot of these pawns, but that's still a lot better than blundering my king. Rook takes D1. This check is too dangerous, therefore, F2. Man, I really just want to resign right now, but the video is still too short to be ended. Queen takes C2. A desperate move. E6. I mean, if he can just make some random moves and allow Edward to E7 and F8 to change his gender, that will be very convenient. Of course it doesn't happen. G4. Now there is a checkmate in 2 of rook H3 king G2 and queen F1, but it is actually very hard to see because he needs to notice that his queen will be defending his rook by X-raying through my king. And he saw it. By the way, this guy is only 900 rated. King G2 is forced. Well, maybe he doesn't see the final blow. Well, I'm still better than my viewers, but this guy, and only this guy, is equal to me.